What's up guys, me and Smurfy are going to be playing the largest Minecraft mod pack for 100 days and attempting to survive. I hope you liked the video, and if you do, subscribe. Usually I don't play modded Minecraft, but I did the usual Minecraft things, got some wood, found a carpenter bee, seen these challenges, but I just ignored them. Found this cool base location and decided to build here, so I was like, yeah, that's where we're building. Started the base, had no clue what I was doing, just, building off the top of my head. And this is what happened. Also, side note, I promise the content's gonna get better. I'm gonna try to improve one thing every video. So narrating is one of the things I'm trying to improve, especially editing. I know my editing's not the best so far, but I promise it will get better. I went exploring and found this wolf. It tried attacking me, so I just dipped, ran inside the house for protection. And I noticed my partner was coming and I was about to attack him, so I just let him be the bait. And boom, he was dead. Also, this is a house. The shaders made it look so much better. Killed this zombie because he tried, jumping me. While looking at the challenges in the bottom left, I realized there was this demonic Mach 10 jet zombie just chasing me down. I didn't know what to do. I turned around and he was still after me. So, as usual, just took cover in the house. How do we kill him, I was thinking. My partner had the great idea of putting a hole in the wall so he couldn't attack us, but we could attack him. Also, if you look at the top left, you notice he has like insane amount of health. He had 19 hearts, which is bizarre for just a zombie. Also wanted to keep this heart and it was mine. I said, yoink, that's my heart, boy. Just kidding, dead. Realizing that we were poor just as I am in real life, I made a bunch of stone pickaxes to go mining. Since we had vein miner, it'd be easy just to find some loot and upgrade our tools and weapons. I seen this apple hanging from this tree. It was as big as my head, but it went back to normal after I broke it. This bishop spawned in and I was curious about what it was, so we went to go check it out, but realized we couldn't fight it because we weren't geared and prepared. So this is what led us to go mining, and I broke this spider spawner, which I probably shouldn't have done because we need a string. I killed the spider and then noticed there was also a zombie spawner next to it, and as usual, I broke the spawner. Probably shouldn't have done that. We could have had a double XP farm, it would have been pretty good. Observing the content of this chest, I realized I didn't want any of the loot as it wasn't useful. Well, I didn't really know it was useful. I don't play modded, but I just left it all for him. Making our way home, I found this villager and I checked out his trades, and he was selling a wither skull, which seemed pretty good to me, but he was no longer selling it. So from this mod pack, you get rewards for completing challenges, and I got a whole bunch of items. So as anyone would do with the windmill, I placed it right in front of the house for every visitor to see. We don't have visitors. And I got this pedestal I put this golden apple on. Looked pretty fire, if you do ask me. Adventuring across the river, I found all this loot inside of this village, and as you would do, you just yoink it. And I found this dungeon. I didn't want to fight it because I would have died and lost everything. And then my partner had to leave, so I started building this base so we can actually store all of our modded loot. And I have to say, I did amazing on this base. I made it a circle, which is phenomenal. Imagine circles in Minecraft? Never before seen. So my overall plan with this base was have it multiple layers so we can have different things on different layers. So we'd have a basement, a basement's basement, a basement's basement's basement, and then we have the main room, which is where you walk into, and then maybe a balcony, second floor. So I started building this. This door was really cool. It was glass, never seen that before. And then I started working on this balcony, which I didn't make a balcony. I thought a second floor was more useful than just have a weird balcony thing, but here's what it looked like. And then I was like, what do we put down here? I'm like, granite on the floor because it looks like we perform rituals and demons are summoned within here. So I made an iron seed, as any logical person would, so we don't have to farm iron. Although to make the seed, I did have to already perform a ritual, which was pretty cool. Honestly, I felt like I was in that one movie. What's that one movie called? The Blair Witch, I think. Or Chucky. I don't know. Same thing. But I had the iron seed already, which was magnificent. I put it in a botany pot so it would grow really quickly, and then there was this drawer under it that would pick up the essence, which makes the iron. And then don't Hamalama. And then there was this Enderman which would instantly regen its health. So I ran up the stairs, made a boat because I'm 200 IQ like that, and put the bad boy in a boat. So there's no in-game audio because it sounds like this.
No.
This was my first time going into the Nether, and let me just tell y'all, wow, does it look so good. Wow, look at that. Oh my god. I'm about to just start playing modded Minecraft instead of vanilla. Yeah, but we got ancient debris. Then we made a structure locator, and then we went to go find the warden so we could get all the modium because that's where it only spawns at. And this trip was very dangerous. It took a while though to be able to find it. But when we did, it was worth it. Also, some spawn like right in front of my eyes. I don't know how I didn't see it the first time. Listen to my in-game reaction.
All the modium. Where? Come here.
I'm one goofy fella. Also, I was freaking out because this light just randomly spawned in from the shaders. I seen this weird golem floaty thingy and I was almost dead. I thought I was dead. And bro hit me with a rock. Usain Bolt. Dwayne Johnson? We didn't give up though. We only pushed forward. And my partner, who's the modded fella, you know, just absolutely destroyed it because apparently I just suck at modded. The warden spawned in right here. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do or where to go. And there was this crazy husk after me every mob. Yeah, I was scared. And then I was like, I'm just gonna go home. And what I did was I left and went home. Back at base, we made some small improvements here and there. I tried doing this, was supposed to improve the speed, but it didn't. And we're trying to get rid of Gerald, the insta health guy. And the house almost caught on fire, which was lovely because of this blaze. We made an entrapment for the blaze spawner that we got earlier from the nether, and I was on the verge of making the Althemodium charm so we could get a bunch of Althemodium, so we could get Althemodium, tools, weapon, armor, all of it. After making the charm, I went to the mining dimension, so I was able to get more Althemodium quicker. And I'll be honest, I didn't know how to use the charm, and all I had to do was right click, and then I had the X-ray vision. Yeah, I felt stupid. I mined up to the first pieces I found, and I had to call my partner over since I didn't have another red pickaxe, and he did, so he was able to get it for us real quick. Thinking about the quest, I forgot to collect everything, so I went to go do that. And I figured out that there was this module that you can use on specific mobs to get specific loot. So I spent a couple days doing that, and it was not worth it in the long run. But it was cool to learn about, and it was very, very like different than normal vanilla Minecraft. I checked on my partner and he's making this RF generator. I had no clue how it worked, so I went to go make us some Althemodium tools. The pickaxe was really nice to have. It never broke, which was very convenient for us. At this time, I also went back to the data modules to see how they would work, and basically you get a prediction which gives you the mob loot for that mob, and it was not very efficient at all. It was better off just going and kill the mobs. I'm gonna go get more Althemodium so I can go finish making all the armor and tools. You also can't make Althemodium armor without netherite armor, so I made a netherite charm so I could go in the nether and farm netherite. But I also realized I didn't have to go in the nether, I could just go in the mining dimension. So instead, I wouldn't go do that because it was going to save a lot of time of not having to get beat up by monsters and silverfish from the nether. So I just got netherite. Cool time lapse thingy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Cool time lapse. Cool time lapse. I edited this. And then I had Althemodium armor. Well, I had netherite armor first, guys. And then I was able to turn it into Althemodium. This was hype, honestly. This was like the first cool thing I've done in the mod pack. Other than build this base. This base is also really wicked. Okay. how good that armor looks. Get ready for when I put it on. Oh yeah, that's money. It looks so good with my skin too. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, this was worth it. After getting bored of mining, I'm gonna go mine some more in the basement because I realized how ugly it was. I looked around for a little bit at the modded stuff and found this book that can duplicate items, and I spent the next 45,000 days of my life trying to make it. As I ventured off to find the items to make the book, I found this wolf den. You know, murdered his whole family right in front of him. What was he gonna do? Spit on! Spit on! The loot here wasn't really good either, but it looked pretty cool and I was glad I found it. To speed up the process of making the duplication book, I was going to make a mob farm, which required me to get a rotten egg. And the way you get a rotten egg is from using some fertilizer on a chicken. But little did I know, no chicken spawn anywhere near my base. So since we don't want to struggle with finding vanilla mobs anymore, I made this other fertilizer that spawns pretty good mobs. And somehow I walked outside the base and found a chicken, and it gave me the golden egg, which was gonna fertilize soil where these normal vanilla mobs are gonna spawn. Also, modded mob spawning near. Come on, get it right. Look at that. Spawns all the peaceful mobs that don't attack you. And guess what you don't see? A chicken, a cow, oh, a chicken. Perfect. Yep, got a rotten egg. Time to go make the mob farm. I really like the particles with this purple grass that they spawn on. Really, really good. Mod makers did such an amazing job. I made these conveyor belt things that just make you fly forward. I was gonna make all the mobs that spawn on top of it just go into the mob grinder and get absolutely crushed. I made a little storage system for all the loot to go into. Yeah, I gotta use these fire pipes that I've never used before. I wanted to also make an enchantment table, so I started hanging some flesh to make some leather. It was getting really tedious going up and down the base using these little holes, so I made an elevator instead, so I would go all the way up and all the way down the base. In order to make the duplication book, you need an item from a charged creeper. I didn't know how to get the charged creeper because it would never thunderstorm in this, so I decided to make Ars Nova's book. With the book I would be able to summon lightning onto a creeper and potentially get the drop that I needed. For some reason I didn't record it, but I made an enchantment table and upgraded my stuff so I could get more mob heads really quick. I was also getting tired of walking around, so I was going to make a jetpack, but I didn't know how to power it, so it was of no use to me until my partner came back online. Because I couldn't fly, I just took a boat and started traveling, and I found this cool biome. It looks so beautiful, and I mined a couple of the trees to take with me because I wanted them for the actual base and for the thumbnail, and I thought it would look cool around the base. I seen a village and approached it, and I was stunned. It looked amazing. I love the colors of it. I seen this lighthouse. I thought I was in Rust, you know, pro gamer. Yeah, can't touch me. Meet me on cargo. It was actually a pillager tower. I didn't really see many pillagers on it, but I thought it was a cool location to go to. I seen this huge mushroom. I needed to go to it. I approached it. I instantly started raiding their house. They look like they got some stuff for me. I need their stuff. What do they got for me? The mushroom people's design was really good. I really enjoyed seeing them in their red leather armor that could do nothing against my sword, so I had nothing to worry about. Curious, I invited myself into their main quarters to see what they were up to. Oddly, I just teleported right in, not thinking. I was getting mauled by them. They were riding cows. Why not mushroom cows? Out of everything, ride a mushroom cow. You're a mushroom cow yourself. I pulled off the boat tactic. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Boat tactic always works. Vanilla Minecraft on top, boys and girls. It's always on top. The boat is always on top. Always carry a boat. I left because I didn't like the loot. It was mainly vanilla stuff, nothing of use to me, and I just began to go adventure more. I really like this scenery. I wish I would have built the base here, but unluckily we didn't spawn here. Just admire that view. Top tier. call me the Lion King the way I found the jungle. Look at this giraffe. I wonder what it drops. Nothing. Geez, my arms hurt from rowing this boat. Oh, a puffer fish? Of course. And it attacks me from under the boat? Of course. Oh, I found a drowned spawner. All I need to go do is find a cardboard box and pick the spawner up. Now I don't have to make the Aurus Noble book to spawn lightning. I could get a channeling trident. Let's see how many attempts it takes to get a trident. Okay, no trident, no trident. I'll move the spawner. Oh, I didn't put the cardboard box on it. I was playing during a thunderstorm in real life and my power went out, and then my actual power in game went out. Why? I don't know. I logged off, logged on, and then it was fixed. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what broke, but some power guys. The jetpack I made, I figured out how to power it. I need Flux Network, and the only way to get Flux Network stuff is with Flux Dusk. So I have to crush some redstone with obsidian at bedrock. And I did it again because I didn't feel like ever coming back down here. I made the 2 essentials to be able to power my jetpack, and then I had to make a network specifically for me, so it only powers my jetpack and no one else's. I made a tier 1 spell book from Ars Novo. I went to go make a diamond seed real quick. To unlock the storm spell effect so I can make a charge creeper and get the duplication book, I needed a heart of the sea. This was going to be one of my biggest issues throughout these 100 days. I tried finding a crafting recipe for it, and I thought I should do that instead of going for a wrecked ship, because it'd be faster on time. I needed to collect squid souls, so in order to do that I had to go to the nether to get soulium to make a soul jar and a dagger. Thank God we had this obsidian furnace, which instantly cooks everything. Make life 10 times easier. I then hunted my prey, and I couldn't fly my jetpack to save my life. And I realized that this dagger doesn't kill very fast, but here's a little montage of me just... Oh, a wrecked ship. Let's see what I can find in there. I wasted my time with the squid and the souls, so I hated my life. But I got a heart of the sea, so now I can make this storm. Or I can't. I need a tier 3 spell book. So I pulled off the craziest technique ever and became a magician and summoned rituals. And I had the wrong bat wing, so that wouldn't work. Instead of fighting the big bad monster that I wanted to fight, I had to fight all these little ones first, which wasn't too hard. It was just me absolutely demolishing them and taking no damage because I had all the Modium armor overpowered. Dead. Round 2, I can actually fight the big bad monster since I had the right bat wing. This monster is terrifying. The particle effects was really good looking. He just looks like a big wolf. And that's what I thought about. I was like, this is just a normal big bad wolf. Nothing. He had a good bit of health. I could just slap him up real quick. Little did I know though, he could turn into a bat. All of a sudden I got hit with that LeBron James dunk, boy. Then I got all these cool challenges completed, which was nice. I kind of waited to see if he would do something cooler, but he didn't, and I just killed it. I got the purple item I needed, so I can make a tier 3 book. Just kidding. Apparently I had to fight the Wither if I wanted to make a tier 3 spell book. Waiting for my partner to come back, I flew around with my jetpack and found this fortress. Was I in the Twilight Forest? Absolutely not. Why was the Twilight Forest in the upper world? I don't know. Was this the Twilight Forest? Probably not. The inside wasn't as cool as the outside. The loot wasn't too good. I flew above it and I found these skeletons riding these flaming phantoms. I was curious on what their objective was because you're not killing me. I teleported to this loot. Was not good. And I just sat there and took every single shot. And I really like the overall outside design, but not the inside. Oh, diamonds. Diamonds are nice. I like how I'm just sitting here tanking every shot and taking no damage. Also didn't take the diamonds because we have a quarry and it mines diamonds for us. We have too many. I ain't a chump. I looked around for a woodland mansion to be able to get a totem or a pillager tower. I found this underground village. Never seen this before. I didn't even know they have mods like this. Props to that. Once again, I didn't use my brain and I could have just made a structure compass to find a woodland mansion, to get this totem, to get the tier 3 spell book, to get the duplication book after lighting a creeper on fire and potentially getting the item that only has a 10% chance of spawning. I got the totem though, so one step at a time and then we'll make it there. I also needed a wither star to be able to make a tier 3 spellbook, so I decided we're just gonna fight 2 withers at the same exact time and stand right next to them and see what happens. We died. We just straight up died. We got our loot back and for some reason the wither was trying to fly into the sun and go to space, so we had to hit these crazy maneuvers with the jetpack and I cannot hit it. Oh my, I suck at Minecraft. But it almost instantly died because the sword is way stronger than it should be. And the final blow, I got the wither star. Let's go. Did I catch it midair? I caught it midair. After several days of trying to get this lightning spell, I was able to make it. Wow, this took so much time to make, but the duplication book should be worth it. I'm literally God. I can summon lightning at will. What are you gonna do about a bumblebee? That's what I thought. Spit on. Oh, creepers! I need the item from them to make the duplication book. Oh, nice! You blew all the loot up. Hopefully, it wasn't in there. I need this Eye of the Storm item, which only comes from a creeper. Oh look, a charged creeper. And he got it. Let's go. Sprinting to the base. I made it. I finally made it. After 45 days. I made it. Let's see how this bad boy works. Alright, it eats all the redstone. Let's duplicate this Aldemodium. It doesn't duplicate Aldemodium, it doesn't duplicate the tank, it doesn't duplicate water buckets, it only duplicates nether stars. I don't know if that was worth 45 days. These last couple days I tried making the base look better, created this tree foliage around it with them trees I collected earlier. I started building the base up with blue wood because I didn't like the normal vanilla wood. We have to have a modded looking base, of course. We're in modded Minecraft. I made my spellbook blue because I was tired of it being the default color. Plus, my skin's blue. Thought it would look good. I like it. The base is looking blue too. Looking good. This is what I had. Day 82. Day 85. I was impressed by how good the top of this base looked. Wow. So I went down to check what it looked like. It looked even better, especially with the moon above it. The idea was to put a rocket ship in here so it can go to space. But we have to be quick because we're running out of days. It's day about 90 right now. We're making this launch pad system. Didn't like it. We tore it down and decided to come up with a new idea. We were really fond of this mechanism NASA type look with these iron blocks, and we had these mod that gave us frames, just let us do like these weird like shapes on the end of it for the legs. Really like the way that looked. With the rocket ship on top, it would look even better though. I really like this. The shaders complement it very well. I worked on the staircase, trying to give it that iron industry vibe. I think I did pretty good. I like it. Before we would begin to build the rocket ship, we realized we needed to fight the Ender Dragon, because who doesn't do that in 100 days? We fought the Wither, but not the Ender Dragon? Come on, guys. We decided we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon right after this, so we geared up. We made it. It was a maze to be able to find the portal. Because of this mod, it made it where you have to go through every single door, and it randomly spawns the portal randomly throughout here. So we were just running around for hours trying to find this. We wasted about 2 days in game. It took a long time. I also got jumped in the midst of this, but no worries, I got my Ultimodium sword. So I thought, oh, that's another one. My partner found the portal, so he lit it up, and I was getting ready to go, but I observed the area a little bit just so I could get some cool scenery. Threw my trash out because I didn't want any of this. Jumped in the portal. We had no clue what was waiting on us to the other side. Oh my, was I not expecting to walk in here and see the northern lights and the dragon. It's over for you, Buster. 1, 2, 3, play epic montage music fighting the Wither Dragon. And he's dead, gone forever. So we get a little bit of XP, we get the Ender Dragon Egg, which is useless because you can't make dragons in this. Sad, wish there was a mod for that. We place down a waystone so we can make our way back home and teleport through the end from our base, and we're reviving. It was rocket time. We had to build a rocket. Was it going to take some time? Not at all, because we had everything already prepared. All we had to do was build a rocket, get the spacesuit, make the oxygen containers, and then liftoff was a go. I made my way to the second floor. Missed a jump, but that was okay. I don't know why I jumped again. Walked up these amazing stairs, and then placed down the pad. All I had to do now was place these other machines down, get them working, and then I could build the rocket using the NASA workbench. I crafted the rocket, got a Q's achievement for it, and the rocket was massive, but thank God I'm as big as it, and I got these 13-inch wide arms. I placed that bad boy down, and then I got ready to build a montage. Before I can leave Minecraft Earth, I need to take a quick montage of the base, just in case I died and I lost it all. This isn't hardcore. This is one step for men and one huge Minecraft block for Minecraft block people. If you want to see 200 days, leave a like and subscribe.